our lives, whether we like to admit it or not. Okay, everyone is going to experience this at one time or another. I'm sure we all have at one time or another, in varying levels of difficulty. Okay, like I said, maybe it is just you're afraid to talk to people. But then again, maybe it is, God, I have a family of 5, and I don't have enough money to buy groceries this month. I can't pay the bills this month. God, this is the only vehicle I have, and it just broke down, and I've got to get to work every day to make money so I can feed my family. So there are the little things, seemingly, and there are the big things. And you know what? You're probably going to experience both of them. I know I have. It helps you, I think, honestly, to look back at those other situations. When you encounter them again, it's like, well, it's not that bad. God helped me with this thing, so why in the world wouldn't He help me talk to somebody? It helps build your faith. When you push through fear, it builds your faith. When you lower that fear in your life, it gets replaced with faith. Because every time that you resist this giant, and you go ahead and do it anyway, even though he's telling you can't, and you succeed, that's one more notch up your faith just went. And one more down that fear just went. Because the next time he comes and tries to tell you, well, it didn't work. Yes, it did. Right here, devil, this date, I went out and prayed somebody through the Holy Ghost. You said I couldn't do that. Right. So why should I believe you this time? Yeah. When we quench that fear, when we let God take care of that fear, that giant in our life, faith will build. And crazy stuff can happen from that. Faith can do some amazing things. Okay? Let's all stand quick as we close. I've held you guys to the end every other day, so I figured today I'll cut it a little bit shorter. Covered everything that I believe God gave me to cover, so that's going to be it. If we can knock this giant out, and Brother Ben, if you just play something quietly, just have a couple minutes to pray. If we can knock this giant out, it'll help us take care of some of these other giants. Because like I said, this giant of fear will get behind that other giant, and he'll prop him up to make him even bigger. He'll take Brother Alex, who's, I don't know, I guess probably about 6 foot. I'm about 6 foot. And he'll pick him up and put him on his shoulders, and now all of a sudden he's 10 feet high. He'll take that giant of regret, who by himself is just 6 foot, so, we're pretty evenly matched. We could fight it out, maybe win, maybe lose. But now, he's up there. It's like, oh man. So if we can take out that giant of fear, that brings the other giants down to size. It makes it that much easier. We can look and be like, you know what, God? You can take him out when he's this tall. When they're that big, why can't you take him out when they're this big? You can. It will build your faith. If we can take this giant of fear, this will help our lives so much. Over the last year and a half, my faith has been built quite a lot. Just stepping out and do things, honestly, that I was scared to do. I'm standing here. Okay? Your faith will grow when you knock this giant down. So I want us to come today, just pray for a couple minutes. Just, God, help us to live without fear. Help